Well, good afternoon, those that are tuning in on Walton. Once again, we want to thank you for trusting us in this sale as we get going and we start 2026 in a fashion, I think, a really, really good way, and a good barn full of pigs here. I think we got 65 of them we're going to sell tomorrow night on CCI.live, live here in Leedy, America. We start in a very fashionable way with the Colson Show Pigs offering. You'll notice there's a belted gilt out here that is an all-access wild side whitetail. Whitetail needs no introduction. She was a $190,000 gilt that sold in the Coronation, bought and housed there at Kimball's. These are all accesses on the top side, the boar that we have used heavily at home with a purpose, and I'll tell you, these all-access pigs are very, very good. And the gilt would be a lot number. Bob, I need your help on the gilt on what lot number. The traditional belted barra would be 11-6, so that is an all-access stinger. He will be lot number 7 tomorrow night. The gilt will be lot number 27. And then the other chromed up barra will be lot number 48. A really good trio, Bob. Excited to hear your thoughts. So the gilt's ear notch would be 12-7. Her mate brother would be the chromed up barra, 12-3. And then the traditional belted one would be 11-6.
Lefko is going to start us off in the right fashion here with these three, I think. As you analyze them when they come in the ring here, I think three really, really good ones to evaluate here and offer for sale tonight and kick off our preview. The two barras are just really, really unique, I think. And you talk about skull shape and the bone and structure and the feet that they have underneath them. And yet they got the boxy look. They've got the current look. They've got the hair. They're very good in their skeleton, very good on their feet and legs. I think both those barras are just extremely, extremely good in their own right. And then he drops the gilt in here, and when you mention the word whitetail, I can see it in this gilt. I mean, you can see her pigs and her grand offspring. You know, as she goes and generates through each generation, I can see the look of that she gives those pigs. And this gilt's really special, I think. And if you're looking for one to go play hardball with, if you're looking for one to go put in a crate and make a sow for next year, I've got to talk to Evan a little bit why you would let one like this go. But she's certainly very special, very unique. I think a great opportunity here on her, and the barras to boot are extremely good.
As these three exit, I think those of you at home, sometimes it's hard to tell size on camera. I will tell you, in my opinion, them are prime time State Fair pigs, November born deals with high quality and a big ceiling. That trio from Evan, I think, is tremendous. And then we roll in here in a very good fashion with JD Show Pigs. JD is one of our very good friends, and we asked him to come to the get-together there at the very beginning, and he always brings pigs to this sale, in our opinion, that feed extremely good. The two litter hogs here that are represented, 2-1, that is on the far side, the bigger barra, that is an everyday hustle, and then their mother would be a neat freak. That will be lot number 11 tomorrow, 2-1. And then the other barra would be 3-5. The 3-5 would be an everyday hustle bank on it. That sow has done a lot of winning there for JD. I think a very interesting pair of pigs here. I will tell you, if you're watching online, the mid-belted barra, if you got kind of an earlier show, I think June, July, this hog can hit it to a high degree in terms of build and rib shape. The other hog can stretch a little longer. The 3 litter. Bob, interesting to hear your thoughts here.
Yeah, in true JD fashion, I think he brings you a pair that's very high quality here, I think, as you analyze them and look at them out here, and certainly fit the bill when JD comes to the sale. He's usually ready and got them looking good and very high quality fashion, and that's the way this pair hits me as well. The bigger pig here is one that I think as you get into those big market hog shows, I think that one there is extremely good. As far as making a big market hog, you can get the big weights on him. He's got the big back and the big rib and the heavy bone. You got the good look. Just a nice big market hog there, I think, that you can go early and often and get after it. The smaller pig here, the more moderate made one, is one that's very unique as well. And I think that one's got a window that could be a little bit later, and you can kind of push him and go and get along early, or you can hold him on to the state fair time the way he looks to me. An easy feeding one that's really opened up, great back shape, great hip shape. Just a nice pair from JD again. He always brings you a nice set of hogs.
JD rolls another pair of them out here, and this 14 litter gilt would be the belted one that ties on. 14-4, lot number 31, would be a Little Wayne heavy hitter. I think a gilt, you know, it's rare air here in Leedy to be able to buy gilts. The consigners to this point have brought high quality females. This one's right there in the mix of things, lot number 31. The other one of JD's would be a 13-liter. The 13-liter gilt here that JD brings is a one-way, or is an OG Play Money, lot number 52. Calico is lot number 52 here. This a neat pair of gilts, Big Bob.
Yeah, the OGs have been extremely good, and for a long time now, for 2-3 years, he's dominated in Oklahoma and Texas and in our country, and a boar that is very versatile in his the way he makes pigs and the look that they give. The red belted gilt here is no exception. She gives you that same look that the cookie cutters across the board, a big shape to her top, a big hip, a big pin set from behind. Got the good bone and hair, a nice gilt there. The belted gilt hits me as a show ring queen, guys, and she comes across the center of the ring, and she's going to get the pin in about 4 steps. Really good tall shoulder gilt. Got a beautiful neck in her. Very, very balanced from the side. A gilt that is really good on her feet and legs. And I think you can get this gilt, and she can go to the end as well and be really probably as good as any of them. This one here gives me a great look. I think she's going to be really fun to drag around this summer.
Next in here would be our good friends Hawk and McCarty, and I've said it at every get together. If a guy, the next one in is Brock Heron, and he's new to the get together, and the cool thing is, Big Bob, he's not new to winning. The guy has been on an absolute tear across the country, and it was a no-brainer. We wanted to add some new blood here to the get together. Brock Heron's one of the very first people that we decided to call, and I tell you, he showed out. This is a very, very good trio of pigs here that he brought to you. These 13s are one-way surroundeds. Their grandma, Big Bob, would be the mom of the $175,000 gilt that won the Oklahoma Youth Expo last year. I think these three are top tier stuff. They got great pigment. They got real bone, and they can get out and boogie. I think this little hog is special, in my opinion. His leadoff 13, this 13 litter, I think is very, very good.
Yeah, young Brock's been doing it for a long time here now, and doing it really good, and no stranger to the winner's circle. He's brought you 3 here, guys. I think you can do a lot with, and I think they're very versatile in all 3 of them. I think they're all 3 real high quality. They're a bit different in how you're going to probably go and what window you're in, but I think there's a lot of value here, and you need to study your lesson as you know where you're going and what you want to do. The pig in the middle here, that's kind of the narrow belted one here, he's a stout dude, man. He's big ribbed. He's nice flanked. He's got a skull on him that's unbelievable as he comes at you. He's got good shape. All the feet and legs on these hogs are just exceptional. They got great bones in them. Just nice pigs to feed. The other belted one that's got the little bigger belted one there, traditional belt, that's another nice one that's got a great skull in him. A bear that's level down his top and long in his hip and flexes off that hind leg. Extremely good. He's got big feet. He's got big bones. And he's just really a good feeding one, I think, as well. And then you study this little guy, and he kind of fires me up, Blake, and I know he did you too. But that's kind of my style right there, guys. That thing there has the look. When he comes in here, he demands your attention. He's the balanced one that just really presents a great profile. His legs are big. His feet are big. And he's very square all the way through. He's got the moderate length but the long neck. I've seen him a couple of times back there. He's one of my favorites there on this alley here. I think you need to look in on him. All 3 of these are extremely high quality, very uniform.
I'll add to it. I tell you, it's Brock's first time, but I'm telling you, in my opinion, he brought a trio of them that are short listers that look like can get out and perform and do it. They're stout hogs, but yet they still got linked to their cannon. They're still immature in their look. They got load me in the scaled tails. They got big roots and good indicators. I think this trio is awfully good. Proud of my buddy here. He took this sale serious. Can't thank him enough. Can't wait to move forward with Brock and see what he brings to the get-togethers from here on out. This is a big-time trio to kind of set the tone moving forward. Very good set of pigs here that he brought. Next in here is our good friends from the Midwest, and I start every preview by saying that if you want to go see a big-time set of sows, you need to travel and look at Hawk and McCarty's. They've been very determined to put together a set of females that'll generate, and with that, they've always brought pigs to the get-togethers that are heard of. When you start looking back on it, they sold a boar that Laird put on Facebook the other day that sold out of this sale that's top tier, and I've heard a lot of good things about him from the guys in the house there. Their sows at home are very good, and I'll tell you, the mother of these 6s is very special in our opinion. She was a $42,000 gilt out of the coronation a couple years ago. She herself would be a roll call dirty secret. That dirty secret would be a 22.5, and then these pigs are out of Standout, the $80,000 boar that sold through the get-together that Strieber brought, and these come back, and there's a traditional belted Big Bob with a real feedable look. You got 6-3 that Ty's got there on the golf club, and then the off-belted or thinner belted pig, however you want to identify him, is 6-2. I'll tell you, they might not be as far along, but you want to talk about angles and build and height to length ratio, Big Bob, I think these do it to a high degree.
Yeah, I think just a great feeding pair here, guys. Analyze them and look at them as they are there, and they've got a great bit of upside to them. The little guy that's off-belted, he's the boxy one that's got the great look, and he's a really good on his feet and legs. He's just so good and gets out here and can move around, and he's just got that moderate boxy look that you're looking for. He's kind of a state fair looking deal to me. I think when you get into the size and quality of him, I think he can play there. Then the more belted pig here that's on the stick there, that one there's good looking, guys, when he comes in the ring, he's searching for a banner, because that one there just presents a great presence from the side. He's got shape. He's got the length of neck and length of front end that'll get you there. His feet and legs are really good. His hip length is great. His pin set's awesome. He goes away with proper width, front and rear. You just give these guys time, put them on feed. This is my kind. I like to feed. Let's get better every day, and they'll be there in the end and give them all they want.
The next ones in here from Hawk and McCarty would be the 3 litters. They would be Heat Index, Intentional, Dirty Secret. Their mother would be a high dollar bred purchase there from Lackey last year. They sold a very, very good pig out of this sow in one of them get-togethers, Big Bob. One of them Mayborn deals that is feeding really, really good. These are heat indexes out of that particular sow. You got 3 litters. It'll be 3-1 that's closest to the camera, that's in the middle of the trio right now. You got 3-7, which would be the female that they're going to offer for the public to buy. And then you got 3-8, the barra that's in the middle. I think the same can be said about this trio as the last pair. If you need pigs that can feed and perform to a high degree in terms of foot strength and moderation, these hogs got some true rib shape and a great running gear, Big Bob, when we start talking about these heat indexes.
Yeah, I walked back by this set back there in the pen, and you got to really study, because they're all pretty good. I mean, there's not a lot of difference from top to bottom on this set. It's so consistent, and you get them kind of mixed up at times if you just glancing at them, because they're all very similar. These 3 here are just peas in a pod, I think, very consistent. You know, the 2 barras there, again, very good-looking hogs, tall-shouldered, great look. They got feedability all dripping off of them. I think you got a lot of upside here to these guys, and just get one of them on feed. I think it doesn't really matter which one of these, I think, guys, because they're all pretty good. I think just the feed bucket's going to jiggle one way or the other on this set of pigs. The gilt, again, if you're looking for gilts, you probably ought to look in on this sale. I've seen 2 or 3 gilts here already, and I haven't looked at all of them, but the gilts that are here are way good. The guys are sharing some breeding pieces with you. They're not bringing them just to sell gilts. They're bringing them to go try to win some banners and do some good and share some genetics with you that's going to help you and your herd. So pay attention to this one as well. I really like that gilt and their skeletal quality. Excellent set of pigs they brought you. I think from top to bottom, just really incredible.
One of the founding fathers, this particular sale comes in next, would be Savage and crew, and we do a lot of business with the guys there in Central Oklahoma, Todd and Blake and Donnie, of course, and we're always happy to have them here, and I say it every time, and it's not a lie, it's very truthful. You want to talk about people that bring hogs to a pig sale that perform to a high degree, and you look back and you get backdrop pictures of what they sell out of this sale. You talk about numbers of what they bring and what they've been able to do. My hat's off to them, and they do it for us every time, and they just keep coming back, and we're so happy that they're here. Their leadoff would be a 39-7 Duroc Gilt. That is an only edition. Their mom is 7-6 Heimer 305, and you talk about some bone and some comfort and some utility. I think that's a very fast way to describe that particular gilt. And then you go back and you start looking at this belted Barra. He's a doing business, twisted affair, purebred Hampshire. He hasn't been on chips very long, Big Bob, but his quality, and you can tell kind of what they brought to town here. It's a good-footed Hampshire Barra that's built extremely good, and he's still boxy. He's not long and stringy. This hog's got some real turn to him, yet he's immature. I think a very good pair of them. The Hampshire is lot number 33, The Do-Rock is lot number 12. Take Savage's lots very serious.
Well, always when we talk about the Savage crew, they always bring quality, and you always can depend on these hogs going out and doing a great job for you and getting down the road and having success. And that's what I've noticed about this firm. No matter what they bring you or how they sell them or what they bring or whatever, you'll see them in the end in the backdrop multiple times. I don't know, in the last 2 or 3 years, it's just each show you see a Savage hog at the top end of the game. The Do-Rock Yelp, Blake talked her extremely. I agree exactly what he says. The skull shape and the stoutness of skull, and this one's unique in this breed. She's a big bone, big-footed gilt that's sound and flexible. She's got a great stride from behind. A gilt that just looks like she's going to make a nice show pig and an even better sow. I think that they're sharing one here with you that's going to generate on down the road. And again, there's another one of them gilts I'm telling you about. If you're a gilt buyer, you need to pay attention to this sale. I think that the gilts in this sale are extremely high quality. The little Hampshire pig is one I can see at State Fair time giving you just all you want. This guy has been plucked a little green and small, but I guarantee you right now, when he gets up there, he's going to be a man. He's big-chested. He's huge-ribbed. He's moderate and boxy in his body length. He's got a big Hampshire top in him. He's got a big square hip when he goes away. I'm real familiar with his sire. I love that boar. And he just stamps them. And they didn't have a whole lot of them last time. Not near enough of them, I'll tell you, Todd. But hopefully he's got more on the ground, because the ones I saw last time, they're getting along great. And they are very unique in the Hampshire breed. Let's bring all three of them here so you can check them all out together. They're all litter mates from the CKL bunch here, and they're going to be out of our good double-up gilt. This is our first litter. She was a real highly successful gilt that we showed there last year, and I think she ended up gathering about 5 or 6 champions on the circuit there. She's a very, very nice sow, one of our best double-up young sows that's going to be coming in our herd. These pigs are out of the Monkey Sea boar. He's a boar that we had last fall. The $10,000 pig we sold there at PT was sired by this boar, and we've got great reports on his pigs showing out already and sending pictures of winners out of that Monkey Sea boar. He's a Not Your Monkey son that we raised there last fall.
Monkey see, monkey do here, Big Bob, and this particular trio. And the cool thing about the 75s is pedigree. Every time you see Uranus in a pedigree, you kind of tune in and lock in just a little bit harder when it comes from El Reno. And we're going to start with that gilt. You talk about one that's got lateness of maturity, some real world rib shape and a three-dimensional look. I think for a spot gilt, in my opinion, what makes her extra special, she's in line in terms of her elbow. She's still got that extra length and extension that it takes to make a big gilt, yet she doesn't run out of bone and feature. She's still strong in terms of her foot placement. I think a gilt that comes with tons and tons of quality. This one in the middle here that Ryder dies on, the Dash 2, I believe, Big Bob, if that's correct. Dash 1, excuse me. That one is husky. He's easy to see. He's easy to like. Just in terms of feeding, extremely good out of the back of his blade. He's a big-chested, big-bladed hog that's very genuine in the way that he comes to you today. He's three-dimensional. He's got a really good look ahead of his shoulder for having that much power and punch. He's strong in terms of his footing. I think a hog that if you need to show a little bit earlier, I think that one fits to a high degree. This other one, I might tend to like this Dash 2 a good deal, to be honest with you, long term. when you start talking about a late maturing hog that still has some rib shape and some muscle and some outline, this one is very good ahead of his shoulder. He's very good in terms of his skeleton and his integrity. Hog's still got bone when you look at him as an individual, yet he still bends extremely good. I think a really good trio of pigs. To be honest with you, on behalf of my friend, he's not the best at petting on them at home or naming them maybe and getting them ready, but they come to you naturally and they've been feeding. I'll tell you, this set of pigs that he's brought throughout the whole year of 2025 was the very best group that I think that he's raised since I was a kid. My compliments to him. Monkey C is going to put you right in the center of the map, Big Bob.
I failed to give you those lot numbers. The one Blake was talking last, there's our leadoff, lot 6, and then the gilt's lot 26, and then the big stout boar pig is 47.
Next in is one of our very good friends there in Yukon, Halfin. Halfin brings us a single entry here that is easy to like and demands your attention. He's out of the popular Not Afraid boar, back on a Sunset sow. Really good blue bear here in lot number 8. And I'll tell you, Halfin, he burns up the road, and he's got a really, really good sow program. He's got good boars that he gets to use. I'm proud of him. One of my very good buddies in here, he brings us one, I think, that's very high quality. Lot number 8, Big Bob. He's got the skull that's easy to like. He's got the chest. He's got the arm. I think a very good pig that would make a darn good big one, to be honest with you. I think if you got a July fair, I think this one could fit it to a high degree. And then you start thinking about being able to show them against other light crosses. I think this is a very good pig. Lot number 8 from Halfin.
Yeah, he just brought one pig there, but I guarantee you this one here, he was serious when he loaded him up, and this guy's pretty unique, guys. And if you're looking for a blue bear that's built right and got the big mug and the long neck and the big chest, he might be the one you've been looking for. He's heavy boned, he's great footed, he's square in his hip from behind as he goes away and comes at you truly square. I think just a really nice pig here that Jared's brought you, and fits the mold of what he's been doing lately of bringing quality pigs that have a great chance to feed.
We're going to start here on the GL lots, and as we get through, we got 45 of them to show you this afternoon or tonight, however you want to identify it. We're going to start in a very neat fashion with this 16-liter pig. 16-3 will be lot 2 tomorrow night. He's the hog with 2 full white back legs. That is an outraged party trick. That pig's mom would have won the Spring Kansas City. He would have won she would have won Louisville, Reserve Grand there in the summer. His grandma would have made the Odell pig that was grand overall there at the American Royal that sold in the get-together. That'll be lot number 2. This other pig would be a 17-liter, 17-3. That is lot number 23. That is a surrender. His mom is a strictly business. His mother herself would have been Grand Market Guild at the Iowa State Fair, and then she was 3rd overall against the Barras at Iowa, shown by the Peterson family. She herself would have raised a 3rd overall pig there at the Arizona National, and the gilt side of things for the Hagen family there a week ago. I think a neat pair of pigs, and Big Bob, we're going to see some outrages in this sale. Outrage would be a boar that we sold for $80,000. The chosen ones. That litter got nominated for Litter of the Year. The litter mates would have won Would have won the EYO Reserve Grand at Kansas City, Reserve Division at Iowa. Would have won the Bonanza deal out there in California. I'm excited to see these outrages. I think a neat way to start.
Yeah, a great way to kick off the Goss set here, I think, with this pair. And you just can't go wrong, guys, with either one of these. I like both of them extremely well. We'll talk about the 17 pig there first, and that one there is really good looking. And he's tall-shouldered, and he's just my style. I mean, he's good on his feet and leg. He's got great skeletal quality. He's very, very heavy bone, and he's got the great hair draped on him. I just think this one that could just feed like a house of fire, and it wouldn't be a surprise to me you see him in the end really getting them more expo right in there, June, early July deals to be right in the mix of things. The little guy is really cool, and I mean, you look at him and he just gets your attention just right off the bat. His big square toes and square dew claws are very, very intriguing to me. This one can motivate and go. He's chromed up on that one side. He's got a cool look from the side. But he's the one that just, I mean, you mark him down quick. You see if you can get him bought, and then you got to try to go win. He's just one of those kind, I think. And the way he's built, his length is perfect. I think his squareness at the top is great. He's long-hipped. He's square-hipped from behind. He's got great feet. I love his feet structure and the way he comes off the ground and flexes and goes. He's just going to be a man, I think. If you can get him bought and get him on feed, you're going to be really happy.
These next two in here would be 37-liter pigs, and the 37s would be lead-off party tricks. Ty's got 37-1 there on the stick. That'll be lot number 62. And then the other barrel here that Dale's attempting on, that would be lot number 43. That's 37-2. This pig, these two, his mother, would be a young sow, or first litter. And the get-togethers this time would have been the 48s. Newcomb's Barra has done very good. The black-legged Barra that's out of this particular sow. There's a trio of them on feed for the city that got a promising future. We talk about making them big-ribbed and square-built, Bob. This 37-liter gets right in the mix of things. They may not be acting the smartest. I got a good feeling about the 37s.
Very, very good pair here, I think, and even though they do have the big round rib in them, they got the look from the side to go with it. That's so hard to do in a moderate package and build them the skeletal quality that they have. I think they're very similar, very peas in a pod, if you will, in this pair of mates, and I think that they just give you that look, the modern look that's moderate in their body, great in their length. This two pig here. The one pig here has got a great neck in him. He's tall-shouldered, big-chested to be that good-looking. I think just are very unique. And then the stout one there, that's real stout in his skull and big in his chest and heavy in his bone. I think this pair here really needs to be looked at seriously about marking down and trying to get bought.
A pair of freaks here coming next. This hog on the broom is a litter mate to the last two that were in here. Would be lead off back on that party trick 22.5 sow. And then this 31-liter hog would be lot number 62. That is an all-access make it rain, and they're different, yet they got some extremities. Wild looking pair of pigs here that got some extras. Big Bob here at the get-together.
Yeah, I think freaky's a good word in this pair of pigs, and sometimes it takes the freak to get the attention out in a big class. And the one on the stick right here, this thing's wild looking. He's big chested, good looking, big ribbed, and got a big top and hip in him. It gives you a great look. He can really get his head up above his shoulder and go. I love him out of his hip and hind leg to be that powerful. This guy's going to be a market hog right here that's going to have to be dealt with, I think, in the end. But when you get him right and get him going, he's going to be a powerhouse, and yet have that look and that elite skeleton that it takes to win in the end. The other little bear I hear is really cool as well, and I think he's a freak in some different ways. He's a freaky boned, hairy one that's big-chested, stout-skulled, moderate made, and he just gives you a big top and a big hip from behind. That one's going to be stout there. If you got a judge that wants some stout and wants some moderate and wants some powerful, that one there may fit your bill.
Neat pair here that drops in the ring. We got our first 27. I believe there's 5 of those in the sale tomorrow night. It'll be held on CCI.live. These 27s would be all access say-its. Their mom and her first litter would have made the Grand Barra there at the National Western Livestock Show, shown by Alice Hawk. Her second litter made the barra that won California State Fair. Then the other litter mate was Reserve Grand at CYE. Her latest litter, she would have had the boar that Laird posted on Facebook the other day by the name of Silverback. These would be out of all access. Boar that we go to quite heavily here at this particular ranch. That is lot number 4427-7. I'll tell you, those that are watching online, in my opinion, she always has one that takes off and grows. I think this pig can show June, July, maybe stretch into August. I think this is a very, very good pig for the summertime. The blue-eyed hog is a 24 litter. That is a stride for stride. His mother is known by the name of Blueberry. They got shown by the Newcomb twins. She was champion at Coba. She was champion at the Revival. Humphreys took her on there to the World Pork Expo. That is a stride for stride blowing smoke, and always thought that pig resembled his mom, yet he was shorter back than his mother and had just a little bit more of a manly look to him. I love his lateness and maturity. It's a neat pair of blue pigs here. I think that show at different endpoints. A nice pair. Lot number 64 is a blue-eyed pig.
Yeah, if you got a youngster that likes to show blue pigs, you need to be pretty serious here, I think, on this pair, because the blue bears here that we got in the ring are very, very high quality. The blue-eyed pig over here is very intriguing to me, to being that boxy and that shapely, yet having that kind of look and quality that he's got. He's stout-skulled, he's long-necked, he's big-footed, he's heavy-boned, got a great amount of hair upon his body. That one there, I think, could be elite and big league in the end. And then we talked about the mother of this. Both these mothers are extremely good. I've seen them both. But we talked about this dark blue pig's mother and what she's done and every litter she's hit. So the guess works out. This guy here looks like he's going to hit. I mean, he gives me a very good feeling, I think, when he comes in the ring, of being one that you can feed, one that's going to be elite in the end and be elite along the way. I mean, you try to pick a hole in him, you're going to be challenged, because he covers all the bases. He's got the great look. He's got the great length, the right length of side. He's very, very level and square. He's got bone. He's sound. His skeletal quality is perfect. And he just knows he's pretty good when he gets that head up there and kind of looks around. So if you're real serious, either one of these blues guys, you're not going to go wrong. But I think you really need to get serious about seeing how you can get them in your barn.
I want to make note that pig in the nursery rubbed his side raw. He's got a patch of hair missing. Those that are watching online, and his pen mate really likes to mess with his side, so it's not getting any better. I think it'll be fine. I just want that to know, the people that are watching online.
I know hair is important. That pig could show without hair and win.
These next two in are pretty interesting to us here. This 33 litter barra that's closest to the camera, that is an all-access Make It Rain. And those that watch Coba, there was a third overall crossbred gilt there in division. That would be his mother. 33-1 is lot number 54. That is an all-access Make It Rain. And then in our kind of fashion, this narrow-belted hog is a standout Rusty Roll Call's mom. She's won a lot of things throughout her life. He is the very last pig that we will sell tomorrow night. That is lot number 65. That is a standout Rusty Roll Call's mom. I think an interesting pair of them, Big Bob, that got some extra bells and whistles.
Very, very good pair. We'll talk about the wide belted one first, and that hits me good. And I know I say that a lot when the Goss pigs come in. Now they hit you and this and that, and they're very hard to describe because they're so cookie cutter. They're so skeletally perfect that they're hard to pick apart. And I know we brag on them, but we're just trying to keep it real because they're always a great set. They're always pigs that are very close and unique. And when we say they hit us hard, they do. And that one hits me extremely good. He's got a great rib shape to be that kind of look, have that kind of look from the side. A big stout skull, mug on him, but yet a real attractive neck. That one's pretty unique. I think he could be extremely good and valuable to own in the future. Then you got the little guy, and Blake always sticks that 01 that I kind of like down there last in the sale, just to kind of, me and Ty, just to drive us nuts, especially when we're trying to buy pigs. He really helps us out on putting the standout last, and that's just true fashion of Blake right here. This one here is very good. He looks like he's going to feed great. He looks like he's going to just get better and better. Great upside, very good skeletal quality, very, very good pair here. Don't miss out on them.
Next in the sale here is a pair, and those that are watching on Walton, this is the smallest pair of pigs in the sale, and some might say this 18-liter might be the smallest pig we've ever sold. Guess what? We got so many sows that if they're in this age group, they're getting sold. We got plenty coming down the pipe, and we got to move things along faster than we used to. That pig is a mainline, and that pig is darn good, in my opinion. I wish we could hold on to him. We just don't got room. He's a mainline, Make It Rain, and he is one weird-looking animal. The little guy with the black leg here, that is lot number 22, 18-3. This other one is a 36-liter. The 36s would be Outrage. Their mother is a One Truth. She would be a litter mate to the Humphreys Bear at the Oklahoma Youth Expo last year that he showed, the Harry Bear that sold there at King of the Hill. That is the first daughter there into production, or litter mate, excuse me. 36-4 would be lot number 21. The little man is lot number 22. I would say those of you that are watching that's got Colorado State Fair on your mind or Nebraska State Fair on your mind, this is probably your pair of pigs in this particular sale.
Yeah, I'd say he's got August written all over him here. And we'll talk the chromed up pig. Man, that thing's good looking. He's kind of my style. That one there looks like he's going to get good. Very, very good looking. Great neck. Great shape already. and to be a pig that's got a lot of upside. He's got a great big groove down his top. He's very square. I love his feet and leg structure. I love the look that he has in front of his blade. That's awesome. That's a good pig. The little guy's wild guys, and he's stout. I mean, he's a little guy, and he is stout. He is big-chested and heavy boned and big ribbed. For to be one that size, he's crazy looking. I don't know exactly where you're going. It doesn't really matter. When you show him, he's probably going to do really well. So I'd look at him extremely. He's got a long window. You got a lot of time, but don't wait too late on one like that because he can work any time.
These next two that drop in here, Ty immediately draws to this 25-liter pig. This is 25-1. This is a clout in game. His grandma would be Roll Call's mother. This will be lot 4 in the sale tomorrow night, and I think an individual that whether you want to try to win a barrel show or maybe he's a generator, I think he's got a different look to him. This sock-footed barra here that's with him is 28-5. That is a standout. He's a litter mate to the last pig in the sale tomorrow night. He's a standout out of 2210. 2210's the Rusty out of Roll Call's mom. That pig right there, I'd encourage you to study that one. I think he's got some interesting parts. He's just got a really, really good pin mate in this particular pair.
Yeah, I agree. You probably ought to study this black one, guys, first and see where he separates out because I think don't miss this one because I think this one's got a high ceiling to him. He's one that it just hits you really good when you separate things out and look at him as an individual. Guy's got structure, he's got look, he's got width, he's got rib. Just a real powerful hog. I think could be really good. And then it's obvious to see his pin mate is very good. And I knew that when Blake was sold, we had said, I don't remember what cell it was, we had said them clouts come in here and it about spun Blake's head around. I knew he's fixing to buy him some semen and use it, and he did. And this one here is very, very, very special, I think. As far as one that can get across the ring and get your attention, as far as one that can motivate, as far as one that gets his head up and throws up and he knows he's good. He's squaring his skeleton. I think he's an elite barra boar, whatever you want to make him. I think this one here could make you awful proud. I really like that one.
Another fun pair here that drops in, and this barra that's in the middle here, this is a 27-liter hog. This is an all-access Sayet. We saw this predominantly blue barra earlier here this afternoon. That would be this pig's litter mate brother. This is all-access Sayet, the mom of Hawks Grand at Denver, the mom of Silverback, the mom of the hog at California State Fair's other brother was at CYE. That is 27-1, lot number 34. That pig, I think, has got some interesting things. This other one, Big Bob, is a freak of nature. This is lot number 13. This is 19-1. He's an outrage, and his mother would be the mother of All Aboard that Laird bought as lot number 1. In the first get-together we had there when we had Denver-age pigs, if you remember him. This pig is boxy and he's perfect-footed and he's got the big hair. I think an interesting pair of pigs here. If they'll cooperate, I hope people can see them online.
Very interesting pair here. The bigger pig that's a mate to the blue hits me extremely well, and that's just a great litter. I'm just going to tell you out of that sow. and what she's already done, and she's got more to do, looks like to me, in the couple that we've seen. Heavy structured, great look up front, one that's got a great depth and shape of rib, really unique there. I think he carries it all the way back to his body. A big top in this guy, a thick end, just a really, really high quality individual there that I think that you get a hold of and do a lot with. And then we got the little guy here, and I just don't know. You look at him, and that one there, just your eyebrows go up immediately, because I don't think he's ever had a day he's probably been cold. This one here's got a lot of that stuff that people like, and he is insulated extremely well. He's heavy boned, he's big chested, got a great stoutness to his look. Just a very nice one. I think he'll be a lot of fun to play with. However, wherever you want to go and however you want to do it, he's going to be a lot of fun.
We're going to keep the train on the tracks here, Big Bob. I think a neat pair of them that drop back in. And this 36-2 chromed up pig that Ryder's on that's in front of the camera right now, that is an outrage, one truth. His mom is a litter mate to the hog that Humphrey had at the Oklahoma Youth Expo. This is my kind of pig. Be lot number 40 tomorrow night, just in terms of rib and foot quality. Ty is on 28-3, and 28-3 is a standout, and then his mom would be 22-10. I think a very, very good pair of pigs here, Bob. Interesting to hear your take. I think they're perfect state fair size pigs. They were born November 4th.
Well, these two for sure are my style, and I'll just tell you straight up, this is the kind I like, and whether they're worth 5 cents and a cup of coffee, I don't know, but they hit me extremely good, and I think they got upside through the roof. I think when you look at state fair time and what you could do, I don't care what state it is, I think you could do a lot of good with this pair. The one on the pipe there, the white pipe, that one there, again, is good looking. He is very, very heavy bone, very big ribbed, just a really nice bear there. And then the one on the golf club there just hits me really good. I mean, this guy from the side is perfect. He comes at you square and perfect. He goes away from you square and perfect. Perfect length to me. I think he's got great shape, but his look from the side and the way he assembles his skeleton is almost ideal. And both these bears, I think, have great feeding and high-end feeding ability. But I think you could take them to the state fair, and you could really have a lot of fun with both. Either one of these pairs are really, really good.
As we drop this next pair of them out, this narrow belt that's on the stick right now, that is a standout, and his mother would be a result of a road trip with my dad and Larry Byers to LSU. We went down there and we found a full sibbed unrivaled that we purchased from Swallow. That would be that pig's mother. That is 34-1, lot number 20. One of them that every time you go into the nursery, you make sure he's alive. That pig to us hits us pretty good. This other one is a 21 litter, and these 21s kind of our wheelhouse, just in terms of the way we like them, in terms of bulk and power. That is an outrage, and his mother would be a heavy hitter. His grandma would be the mother of Unstoppable. We're going to see a littermate brother here in a little bit to that particular pig. That is lot number 46. You got an outrage heavy hitter on Unstoppable's mother, and then you got standout and with the money line on the bottom side.
Yeah, again, the wide belted pig with the mid belt there. I think that's a great feeding pig, guys, and I think you need to really pay close attention to him. As far as being one that's extremely wide-chested and stout-skulled and yet having a great look at the same time, that one's just getting better every day. You got a great upside to that one. Love his feet and legs. Nice barrel there. Then you get this other little guy here, and he just, wow. You know, he just gives you a look and up through that front end and neck, and the way he balances is just really, really, really good. He just hits me extremely good. If I could go to Louisiana and bring Mom home like that every time, I think I'd go quite often, because that one there is a special. I think he's one of the more elite ones that we've had out here. There's several, but he's one of them, I think, on my list. That's the way that he is put together. His chest is awesome. His angle to his blade is perfect. Long hipped one, that's square hip. He takes a great stride. I think that one there needs a really, really hard look.
The next in here would be 60-liter Duroc barrows, and we got quite a few red barrows here in this particular sale. They're represented with sow lines that have done really well for us. We're going to start here with the 60s. The mother of the 60s would be a litter mate to the mom of the Bobo Barra. Litter mate to the Bobo Barra, there was Reserve Grand at Louisville. She herself won a lot of shows there in Kansas, shown by the DeRucci family. The sire of these pigs, Big Bob, is Against the Grain. The boar that we sold there at Louisville, he got hurt a couple weeks before. We took him anyway. These 60 litters give us hope there. We like the way that they look. 60-1 would be lot number 17, and I believe that's the one to the left of the camera that Ty's chasing with the golf club. That is lot number 17. 60-2 would be lot number 16. I think an interesting pair of reds to start the red breed here, Big Bob.
Yes, I think very good pair, and you talk about stout and got bone and real power. Both of these barrels do that to a high degree. They're similar in their length. They're moderate in their length of body, and ones that are just the right frame size, I think. But they look like they're just really going to feed great as well to be that stout, good-looking, square-footed, big bone, very good skeleton pair right here. I think a good way to start the reds.
The next two in here would be litter mates to the last two. We got 60-3 that Ryder's hitting with the broom there. That would be lot number 37. The other hog would be 60-4, lot number 57. Against the Grain out of that DeRucci gilt that won a lot there in Kansas. Litter mate to the Bobo Bear at Louisville.
Yeah, very consistent set of reds so far. And this pair here, I mean, really good looking, really moderate. I think they just give you that great barrel look, and they're going to feed extremely well, look like to me. They're very similar in their type and kind, both really good above their blade and the length of front end. I think they're just the right kind of frame size for red barrels. They're very square. The one on the broom there is very, very good looking. The other one's very stout and big rib. I think just a great, great, great pair here.
The 66 litter Duroc barrow would be the smaller one of the pair in this particular group. The cool thing about the 66, he's related to the 60s. That barrow, the 66, is out of the grandma of the 60s. They're both against the grains. That'd be against the grain Ruby K. 60-3 is lot number 37, or I'm sorry, 66-2 is lot number 38. This bigger Duroc barra, or board peg, excuse me, that would be 44-2, lot number 58, I believe. He is a clockwork, and his mom would be the Welch Gilt that won the Reds at the CPS. She'd have been top 5 in division there at the World Pork Expo. He's a freak. If you like him stout bone and strong footed, this pig's a little different. I will tell you, if you're buying Duroc pigs from us, you probably don't want the typey, trendy ones. You probably like them a little huskier. This set of Reds is pretty beefy. They're very good in their shoulder.
Yeah, it's a very stout set of Durocs. I agree with that extremely well. The little guy, he gives me a great look from the side. That one there has still got the stoutness, yet where stout meets pretty in that guy. One that's very good in his feet and legs. I really like that pig extremely well. The freak of the pen here is the big guy, and he's got the big legs and the big bone columns. That one there, stout in the skull, and got a big rim. He comes at you with a big chest. He's got all the extras I think you need in one, and you want to outbone him, you want to outstout him, you want to just outdo him. That one there might be one you need to drive at him.
These next ones in here would be a pair of purebred Poland males. They would be the result of a gilt that won the North Dakota State Fair. Their mother would be responsible for the Newcomb gilt that's won 16 or 17 times. She was 3rd overall this weekend. Their grandma would have been reserved there at the Arizona National that Hawken McCarty purchased in the coronation back in November. These two barrows would be at a step ahead. The hog here that's got the flag tail, that one right there would be lot number 3 tomorrow night on CCI.live. The one that Ty's chasing around there would be lot number 18, 46-2. We're not known Poland breeders, but man, we like this breed. We like messing with them. I think an interesting pair. I think these fit, in my opinion, Big Bob, Expo, CPS, Louisville that's now in Indiana. I think a neat pair of them.
Yeah, I think the window's open on these. Whatever you want to do, guys, you can start early, you can stay late, whatever you're going to do with them, because they've got a great window. They got a great feed and ability look to me. The one there that's coming on the stick right now, that one there's really good looking. Tall shouldered, got a great look from the side. He's very sound and square, and the skeleton's really good. Just an immature pig, I think, that's really going to come on and be a hoss there at the end. And then the other pig on the other end of the thing, he hits me extremely good. That one there looks like he could just go out and get him every weekend. Good looking, stout skull, very unique in that breed. I think this guy's big chested. I think he has got great shape, just a high quality one there, I think, that you could go out and play. The Poland herd is young at the Goss Ranch, but they've got a lot of awards behind them in a short period of time, and looks like more to come.
These next two in here, a pair of solid black pigs, and before we even talk about their pedigree, there's still plenty of shows that have an all-black division. More importantly, if you're watching online, they got enough bone and width. They got a chance, in my opinion. The hog here on the stick is a 31 liter. That'd be 31-2. That is lot number 41. That is an all-access, make it rain. The hog on the golf club here that's in front of the camera that Ty's got, that's 26-5. That heavy bone pig would be an all-access. His mother is a litter mate to the sock-footed bear that won the revival, then won his county fair there in California. This 26-litter pig will be lot number 15 tomorrow night on CCI.live. These all-accesses, Big Bob, in my opinion, got some extremes. Neat pair of them. I know they're not the most perfect colored, but if you put a belt on this 26-litter, I am all in.
Yeah, in my opinion, if you're going to show a black, you like showing black ones, they got to be this good. And this pair fits the bill. Very, very high quality. The one in the middle there, the stout dude, big back, four-loin on back. It's very square. He's thick from front to end. He's got a big chest. He's got big legs. He's just a stouty all the way through. Nice pig. I really like this other pig as well, and he's one that gets out here and kind of shows off in the ring just a little bit at times to me. Good looking, gets his head up, a great presence from the side. He has got big bone columns as you look at him go across the ring, and big feet. That one there could be pretty special as well.
The next pair of them in the ring here, this off-belted pig is another 34-litter. We saw a 34-litter earlier. This is a standout money line. Mom would be a full sib there to Unrivaled. That 34-litter pig is lot number 63 that we're going to sell there tomorrow night. I think a bear that's got a big-time feeding window. This 26-1 pig is a litter mate to the solid black one we just looked at. That is an all-access heavy hitter. His mom is a litter mate to the sock-footed pig that won the revival. He would be lot number 24. I think a pair of pigs that look like good feeding ones to me, Bob. They got some extra rib shape and really good bend to their skeleton.
Yeah, a great set of feeding pigs here, guys. And if you want upside to one and want to get better every day, there's a pair right here to mark down and try to put on feed and look pretty smart in the end. They're very put together right now, but I think their upside's extremely good. The one the golf club's got posed up there, he's got the elegant look. He's got the great look from the side, the neck that comes up above the shoulder. He's the one that's got the presence and that you like, and the bone. And then the other one is he gets it going across here. Stout skull, yet very square skeleton. A little greener, but I think in a good way. Is going to get extremely good someday. He's built impeccable. He's got great hair, big chest in him. He's square-chested, coming and going. A lot of upside to that one as well. I think a good feeding pair right here if you want to get in here and do really well in the end.
This next pair that drops in, this hog that's following the pipe here, that is a 22-litter pig. That is a litter mate to lot one for tomorrow night. And this pig to me has got a big-time chance. That is a stone-cold heavy hitter, say it. His mother is a litter mate to the hog that won Denver last year that Hawk showed. That'd be a litter mate to Goss on the bottom side of that particular barrow. That is lot number 1922-1. This 27 litter pig, we've talked about some 27s earlier. That is all access on the mom of Goss, the mom of Silverback, the mom of the Hogs in California that won. This one to me, Bob, resembles a little bit like the pig that won California State Fair last year in terms of immaturity and boxiness. I think this hog will feed. I think it's a neat pair of pigs here, depending on your endpoint.
Yeah, very, very cool pair here, I think, as well. And as you look at them and pick them apart and look at them and see what they can do on the upside of things, I think they've got a great amount of feedability to them. The one going across the center of the ring is just built impeccable. He's heavy structured. His feet are perfect. He comes across the ring with flexibility and length of stride. It gives you that great look from the side, and yet in the right frame size and boxy pattern. I think that one there down the road could be really, really good. The other one's real stout skulled and big-footed. He may be carrying just a little extra dew claw there. You take care of him. But that one there is extremely boxy in his body. He's shapely in his top. He gives you a good look as well. I think a great pair of feeding hogs. Mark them down to put on feed and have fun in the end on these pair.
This pig that Ty's got on the broom handle here, this is 21-1, one of our favorite ear notches around the farm. That is an outrage. His mother is a heavy hitter. His grandma would be the mom of Unstoppable that Laird bought, that sold his lot 2. The Relentless Son there. This would be one of her very first daughters into production, 21-1. He would be there in the sale tonight. Tomorrow I'll get you a lot number. This other one's a 26 litter, 26-2. That is an all-access heavy hitter. He's a litter mate to the sock-footed barrow and the solid black one that we saw earlier. That one's mom would be a litter mate to the sock-footed pig that won the revival. I think an interesting pair, Bob, that got a little extra hair, a little extra rib. 26-2 is lot number 39. 21-1 is lot number 24. I think this 21-1 gets in the wheelhouse of the show judges this summer.
Very intriguing pair to me, and you know, the wide belt, the one with the spot in his top here. That one looking down upon him is broad in his rib and top, and yet very, very heavy bone and dense in his overall makeup. I think that one's really cool and stout. I think he's going to be just a monster, I think, in the end in the market hog game. And then this other one, guys, I really like him. I'll just be honest with you. I'll mark him down every time I'm looking. He's got that skeletal makeup I'm after. That one there has got the great feet. He's moderate in his length. He's got great upside. He is shaggy all over his body, yet he has that great look. He's got the great neck, the great skull. Combo is so hard to do in breeding hogs. He's very square out his hip. I just love this pig. I think he could have a great big window here and a great big career ahead of him.
Another pair here, and this will be the very first 30-litter pig that's been in the ring. And these 30 litters, I think that they're not the most bloomy, the most ready, but I got a good feeling. The 30s would be outrages. Their mom is a surrounded, and the mother would be the lot 60 at the Oklahoma Youth Expo. The Clater Guild is what we call her. She would have been top 5 there at Coba. That was very, very well received. That pig's grandma, the 30 litters grandma would be the mama choked up that Moyer bought in the get-together, the record seller. That is 30-2. That is lot number 59. This 28-litter pig is a standout, and the standout would be the boar that sold here at the get-together. His mom would be 22-10, which would be a Rusty back on roll call's mother. I would say he's the most immature of the 28s that we're going to offer. But those that have fed pigs from here, those that have followed along, his mother would be the mom of the 18s that sold in the first get-together, and for like Denver age pigs, that would be the mother of the 28s. And they normally don't have a problem getting stout. That pig is built very, very good.
Great pair of state fair age pigs here, I think, and the little white belted one there going across the center right now. He's going to be a little stouty, heavy bone, very, very moderately build, very good feet and legs on this one. I think he's going to be a lot of fun to play with down the road. This other one hits me pretty good. I mean, this thing here is green in his makeup, but yet he's not going to be green. When he gets there, he might get scary. That one's got a great skull, great neck combo. He can get it up high and go. He's sound, he's square. Everything's there. He just needs time, and time he has. And then when he gets there and he does it, I think you're going to be hearing from that guy down the road.
These next two coming in would be a pair of 30-litter pigs, and there's 3 30-litter males in the sale, and I would tell you that if we weren't full at home, there's no way in hell we would sell them this fast, because I think by the February 3rd sale, we could be talking some different kind of things. This 30-1 that Ty's got, I think is top-tier stuff. That is an outrage. His mom's a surrounded. We had to buy her back for, I don't know, $64,000 at the Oklahoma Youth Expo. That is one gilt in the expo. We had a lot of them in the sale. Ty said there's absolutely no way in the world that you're selling that gilt. That would be his mother. His grandma would be the mom of Choked Up that stands there at Moyer Genetic Edge. This one I think is very good. That is lot number 25. 30-6 would be his brother, and don't sleep on 30-6. I think a neat pair of them here. They're not the most ready in the sale, but they're built kind of how, looking back at the get-togethers, don't be scared of some that aren't blooming and ready.
I'll talk the little one first. Again, I agree. Do not overlook this pig, because I think he has got a bright future. He's picked a little green here yet, but I think he is one that has got a great amount of upside. And if you analyze him and look at that pig, that little guy, you're going to like him extremely well. State fair time, right in that range there. You're going to look pretty smart when you prance him across the ring, because I think that one there is really good. Now, his brother comes in here and he gets your attention off the bat. I mean, he's what I call a two-stepper, Blake. 2 steps in the ring, he gets a pin pretty easily. That one there has got some unique things about him, and I don't know where you're going or where you're showing. Don't matter, because that one there can compete at any level, I think, when he gets there. And the way he's built, he's impeccable. His feet and bone are impressive. His neck-skull combination is unheard of, and he's just very, very, very good pig. He's the right length of body. He's got already a little groove going down his back, even though he's so green. It's the kind I really like to feed if I can ever get a hold of him. That one there is going to be special, guys. I think you need to get a hold right there.
As we drop this next pair out, these are the blue 27 litters here. that we're going to talk about. This is predominantly blue one that ties on. That would be 27-2. 27-2 will be lot number 5 tomorrow night, and he'd be an all-access out of the Mama Goose, the Silverback Boar, the Hogs in California. We've talked about that sow. That is lot number 5, and then the one that's got a little more white on him, that's 27-3. That is lot number 53. I will tell you, those that have followed along in the get-togethers have seen pigs out of this sow. She's never had them this obvious, in my opinion, as babies than these 27s. Everybody's asked which one's the best one. Hell, I don't know. They got a chance. They're different. I will promise you one thing, though. They're boxier than normal. They got more hair and just feature than normal early on. I don't know what indications it means, but we got some faith in these 27s. Really interesting pair of blue hogs.
You know, every get-together or social we have, there's a litter that's deep that come to my mind. I can probably name all of them last year, what litter notch that was, because they just kept coming in, and they was so good, and all the way down through. And I think this 27 litter might be this year's get-together one notch for me. These two blues are really cool, guys, and it's obvious to see. You can see them yourself, but the solid blue one, that is going to be one stout rascal. That guy is stout, big-legged. He's going to be a man someday, and when he gets there, that color pattern's not going to hurt him at all. He's going to stand out like a diamond. That one's the right length of body. He's got a huge rib and a huge chest, and got the big leg factor. I like that one extremely well. Then you talk about the belted blue, and he's the one that gets your attention real quick from the look standpoint, and yet he's stout again, and big-backed and big-hipped and square-pinned. That one there gives you a great look, a great rib shape, great angle to that front shoulder. I think just a great pair of barrows or boars, whatever you're going to do with them, but you're going to have fun either way.
The next two in here, these will be the last two GL consignments of the night, and we're going to end Big Bob in a fashion that I'm pretty proud of here, and it all starts with this lot number 1 that Ty's got on the golf club. This one would be a Stone Cold, and his mother is a litter mate to Goose that won Denver. We just saw the 27s. This one's mom would be their grandma. This pig is always been different. He's always stood out. I put him on my Snap story, I think, when he was 40 days old. His rear leg column of bone, and his hair and his look, and I don't know. He's different. He's hard to make, and he comes with the sow family that we've been trying hard on. That is lot number 1. I love that pig, and he's been really good ever since he hit the chips. This 23-liter off belt, I would not sleep on this pig. This off belt is a relentless buckle up. He's lot number 14. His mom would be a litter mate to the Champion Blue at the Oklahoma Youth Expo last year that McLean showed. This pig to me is a show bearer deluxe in that lot number 14. I think an interesting pair of them. Big Bob, I don't know. I'm curious to hear what you think about them. They are different.
Well, this off belt, we'll talk to him first, of course, and he's one, guys. I don't call him a sleeper. I mean, he's awake. That thing's good, and you just look at him by himself. Don't look at anything else in his pen. Don't look at anything else in the ring. You look at that pig by himself, and you're pretty impressed with that pig because he is one good rascal. He's big-chested. He's very, very secure in his feet and legs. He's got the right frame size. I think he could go out and just give them all they want when it comes time to whatever show you want to take him to. He's going to compete. I really, really like that one. And like I say, don't overlook that at all. And then, of course, you know, we got Shay out here. You know, he comes out here and kind of, he's just a freak as far as quality. And, you know, you strive to make good livestock. You strive to do this and put all the parts and pieces together and make what's hard to make anymore. And when it's accomplished, it's a good feeling. And I think this pig gives you a good feeling. He's got an incredible skull-neck combo. It's so hard to make that kind of skull and rim and width between his eye, and then keep that jawline neat and square. And then you put the neck that he's got on him that can get above his blade and got the length to it. That is very unique to me. And then you put the body behind him that's very square in his skeleton. He's got the perfect length. He's got the perfect immaturity shape to his top, I think, at this point. This guy is just really built good. He's built for speed. Boar, barra, I don't care what you want to do. If you want to cut him and go win about anywhere, if you want to keep him for a boar and be famous, I think you could do that as well. But this one hits me as good as any of them tonight. I think he's really special. I think the owner is going to be extremely proud.
Well, as we conclude the preview, I know that they didn't act the best. I tell you, there's plenty of people here that can answer questions if anybody has them. I'll tell you, Joseph Parker will be here tomorrow to get them pigs to California. We got trailers that'll go to the Midwest. We can get them about anywhere. If you got any questions, reach out to us. It's the busiest time of the year for our family. As we start getting ready for Denver and Perry and everything in between, all the way to the Oklahoma Youth Expo. We would love to sell you a pig. In the same sentence, we don't plan on petting on them for 2 weeks. If we can get them out of here, let's do it in a timely manner. I know we got trailers going back to Colorado. We got trailers that we can get them pretty much anywhere. We thank you for your interest. I'm sorry if some of them didn't act the best. I will confidently tell you, for a Midwest State Fair set of pigs, this is as much hair and bone and just more our speed as what we've made in a long time. We also bred twice the amount of sows. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks to the breeders. I look forward to working with everybody. I'm very, very humble to everybody that tuned in.